Welcome back to After the Whistle. I'm Phil Bonatti. The Class B regional tournaments begin tomorrow across all of the state. A good time to run through who the top teams are this year and a refresher on what is at stake at each region as we go from 64 to the final 8 in Minot. Let's start with Region 3. It's really two teams that we have to watch. Lytton HMB coming off of a persuasive win over Kidder County in the district championship. J.C. Richter has been great for the Lions, a sophomore that has led the way for a great defensive team. Only a couple of losses this year to top teams like Central Cass and Kindred. But Kidder County also in the mix. Their hallmark win was at Wilton Wing on the road. They opened with Lemoore. As we look at the teams in the tournament, the storyline to watch. Can the Wolves defeat the defending champs in the opening round? We'll see how it plays out in Jamestown. Now to Region 5, a ton of intrigue here, starting with the defending champs in Shiloh Christian. A lot of young talent on their roster that has experience. J.C. Hall, great player in the middle. Grace Kelly plays well, especially in the steals and the transition defense. How will they match up if they face the other top seed in Wilton Wing? That is a team that hasn't made a tournament in a very long time, but Haley Quam has played great all season despite her injury. And don't sleep on Center Stanton, a team that has looked good with wins over Dickinson Trinity, Beulah, Grant County. They opened with Flasher, but the opening matchup to watch, I think, is Grant County and Garrison. That should be close. The tournament will play out at Mandan High School. Let's move north to Region 6. So many interesting things going on here. Rugby back again as a 1 seed, winning their district. They've won Region 6 the last 3 years, but they have some tough competition. Hard to ignore the top storyline in Glenburn, one of their best seasons ever. A team that has never made the state tournament. Lorelei McIver is a player of the District 12 tournament, a tall player with athleticism. They open with West Hope on Monday. As we take a look at the top teams left, the most intriguing game of the opening round, Velva and our Redeemers will play on Monday. Should be good. That tournament will play out in Minot. Let's move to Region 7, and what you need to know is the top 3. Hettinger Scranton at the top is the favorite, looking for their 3rd straight state tournament appearance. That would be a school record. Samantha O's one of the best players in the region, but teams that could contend with the Nighthawks, Abby Kubis and the Dickinson Trinity Titans. Titans host this tournament, which can always be an advantage, and also the Beulah Miners coming in as the 2 seed. Beulah, one of the few teams to beat Hettinger Scranton this year. And maybe you have to talk about Hazen as well, who beat Beulah twice. They come in as the 4 seed. Should be fun, especially on semifinal day if everything holds out in Dickinson. And finally to Region 8. Kenmare, the big story here, undefeated, one of the few teams left at all levels with a perfect record, winning District 16 in a school that hasn't been to a state tournament in 10 years. The Hawkers, led by head coach Mike Zimmer, has some impressive wins. Glenburn, Rugby, Trenton. The Tigers, though, a team that could meet the Honkers in the finals. Trenton, who has lost Katie Hovey to graduation, will look to make it 3 straight state tournament appearances. It'll be interesting to see if these teams can make it to Thursday. Should be some fun games to watch in this one. Region 8 will play out in Newtown. So prediction time. These are the 5 regional champs I will go with. In Region 3, Lytton HMB will make their return after a 9-year absence. In Region 5, Wilton Wing feels like the team that has the makeup to get to Minot. Region 6, how can you pick against the story and the season Glenburn is having? Region 7, Hettinger Scranton, I think will take it. And Region 8, in a very, very close championship game, Kenmare stays perfect and we'll get to Minot. So there you have it, a brief refresher on what is coming up for Regional Tournament Week. We will have the highlights from all around the state and all postseason, so be sure to stay tuned at KX Sports at 10 for a full recap each night.